Cast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
It's another beautiful start to our morning this morning. We're seeing temperatures still into the 50s, 56 degrees in Lansing and Grand Ledge, 52 degrees down in Jackson, 53 in Hillsdale. We still have that air quality alert in effect for today, or that air quality advisory for today, and we'll continue to see that unhealthy level for the sensitive groups. As we see on satellite radar, nothing really big happening. We're still remaining quiet, and our temperatures will warm up once again into the 80s for the day today. We'll see around 82 degrees with mostly sunny skies. All the full details coming up in just a little bit. 6 News this morning starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News this morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. Thank you for waking up with us. It's Sunday, August 3rd. I'm Karina Prieto, and we're here for you now with this morning's top stories. Messages of hate were replaced with hearts last night in Lansing's Old Town in response to graffiti put on Odd Nod Art Supply and other buildings on Wednesday. 6 News reporter Taryn Simmons visited the area where people shared their thoughts on using love to combat hate.
Homophobic slurs, racist remarks, and Nazi symbol graffiti were replaced with hearts, turning hate into love in Lansing's Old Town neighborhood.
Share love. That's what the hearts represent.
Lansing resident Willie James Jr. visits Old Town every chance he gets to enjoy community events. James says he doesn't support racism, adding that hate has no place here in Lansing.
Different people of different colors, but we're all God's children. It doesn't make any one particular race better than the other.
The hearts read, "All people deserve love," which the nonprofit called Stupid Lansing say is a sweet message to combat against the hateful graffiti that was plastered around the town. Old Town patron John Griffin says the offensive messages made him feel uncomfortable, but the hearts turned that feeling around, representing hope and change for society.
To see somebody put hearts over the graffiti areas, that shows that people as a whole are not bad. It's just a select few. They are the 13%.
Casey Sorrow owns Odd Nod Art Supply, one of the businesses that was vandalized. He says Old Town is an extremely accepting place and that the heart messages and yard signs are a joy to see.
I actually woke up to a social media post this morning that tagged us, and I saw some hearts in Old Town. So I was happy to come in to work today and see the hearts spread across our windows where the previous hateful message had been spray painted.
James hopes that change will continue to grow within society and encourages people to love thy neighbor no matter the color of your skin.
So if you have an understanding of racism or you practice that in your life, it's not good for society.
Here for you in Lansing, Taryn Simmons, 6 News.
Well, thank you so much, Taryn, for that story. A big military readiness exercise program happening throughout Michigan started yesterday. It's called Operation Northern Strike, and it builds warfighting capabilities for members of the military. More than 7,500 participants from across the country will train for the next 2 weeks at Michigan's National All-Domain Warfighting Center. There, they'll focus on defensive cyberspace operations, electromagnetic activities, and more. People involved say it's great for Michigan's economy, bringing in around $38 million. The Michigan National Guard started hosting this training back in 2012, and since it's grown into a multi-domain training. Now, during this time, you may see some aircrafts flying over, and be aware that there will be increased traffic on August 16th when participants are traveling back home. Former special counsel Jack Smith, who investigated President Trump before his return to office, is now under investigation himself after a complaint from a Republican senator. As Christian Benavides reports, this comes after Trump fired an economist because he believes recent jobs data was rigged.
Good afternoon.
Former special counsel Jack Smith, who was tasked with investigating President Trump, is now under investigation himself by the Office of the Special Counsel, a federal watchdog agency separate from the Department of Justice.
President Trump had the best.
It's unclear what prompted the probe, but the investigation followed a complaint by Republican Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, who wrote on X that Smith's investigations were politically motivated. Prior to stepping down in January, Smith led 2 criminal investigations into the president, the classified documents case at Mar-a-Lago, as well as the investigation into Trump's attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election.
If Mike Pence does the right thing,
we win the election.
It comes as President Trump seeks to explain why he fired the Bureau of Labor Statistics Commissioner.
I believe the numbers were phony, just like they were before the election, and there were other times. So you know what I did? I fired her. Right. And you know what? I did the right thing.
There's been some bipartisan backlash to the firing, which followed a weaker than expected jobs report.
Donald Trump has made clear he wants to politicize those statistics, and as soon as that happens, who knows what the real numbers are.
If the president is firing the statistician because he doesn't like the numbers, but they are accurate, then that's a problem.
Government data showed 73,000 jobs were added to the U.S. economy last month, fewer than expected. The numbers for May and June were revised downward. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, it's a little bit of a chilly start to the morning this morning. I know we almost needed a light jacket moving into the studio this morning, although we'll still see rather comfortable conditions in the forecast for today. And we're going to continue to see that wildfire smoke in the forecast as well. We're looking at 56 degrees right now in Lansing, 52 in Charlotte, 52 in Jackson, and even down into Hillsdale. Our visibility, because of some fog and some wildfire smoke, is about 2.5 miles in Jackson, which has improved over the past couple of hours. 0.5 mile in Charlotte, 5 miles here in Lansing. Overall, satellite radar is remaining quiet, and we do still have that air quality advisory throughout the day today and possibly even into the day tomorrow. As we continue to see this wildfire plume move in, we're going to have that higher level of some surface level smoke, as you can see that red and orange on our map. We're going to continue to see maybe a few fair weather clouds today, so just be aware of that. But our temperatures a little bit warmer than where they were yesterday, pretty close to average, if not a degree or two above average, as we continue to see plenty of sunshine. So get out and enjoy it. But if you are part of that sensitive group that is affected by those wildfire smokes, like if you have asthma, allergies, or heart conditions, just be aware that it is going to be smoky today, and just take it easy. Take frequent breaks and maybe limit your time outside. Maybe go catch a movie or just stay inside in the air conditioning. I know it's kind of upsetting to see that we're having such beautiful weather, and you kind of have to stay inside if you have those sensitive needs.
Yeah, that sucks. I came in this morning, actually, I asked Kelsey, how's the air quality? And she goes, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So if you're affected by that, keep that in mind today.
Yes, definitely.